Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. And in today's video we have this 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross, and we're going to do the headlight tint installation for this vehicle. So this is how it looks before doing the installation, and this is how it looks after the installation. So the tint has PPF properties, which means it will protect the lenses from yellowing over time, as well as protect it from any small scratches or any road debris that might hit the lens. If you like the product, link for the product will be down in the description below. But with that being said, let's get started with the installation video. So the tools you need in order to install the tint kit will be Slip Solution, Tack Solution, a heat gun, squeegee, and a microfiber towel. And a step-by-step guide in order to create the two solutions will be in the description below. So before starting the installation, we want to make sure we prep the headlight. But before we prep the headlight, we need to make sure we have enough room on the top layer to prep it. So we're going to need to lift the hood in order to do the installation. Once you have lifted the hood and you have room to work with, now we could start prepping it. So just apply Slip Solution onto the lens, and then with a clean microfiber towel, just remove any contaminants that the lens might have. So to start out the installation, apply Slip Solution onto the lens and then onto the tint as well. And we're going to start off by aligning this side of the tint to the edge of the headlight here. So it should line up to the edge here, and making sure you're aligning it on the bottom here. And you are going to have extra material on the bottom half of the tint here. That material we're going to tuck in underneath the lens right here. And there is going to be a gap in between both sides right here. So just try to match it as close to it as possible. Once you have it there, start tacking this section down with Tack Solution. And you're going to need to apply a good amount of Tack Solution here, because after we tack down this whole section, we're going to need to stretch the film. So we need to secure this section first. And if you feel that the hood is still in your way, you could just lift it all the way up. And then all we're going to do now is just apply heat on this section. That way the adhesive activates faster. And after that, we're going to work on this area. To apply Tack Solution, that way we don't accidentally burn the film, and then heat all around. Hold it in place and start tagging it down again. Okay, so now we're going to work around this edge. Just make sure, be careful not to stretch it or move it out of place here. You just want to make sure we align it, this bottom half, to the edge here, and everything else curved down underneath. So just make sure, align it first. Start tacking this section down. And this is just more to secure it in position so it doesn't move. And then from here, start applying Tack Solution and heat to start helping this part of the film tack down to the curve underneath the headlight. So lift the film, apply Tack Solution underneath, and then with heat, start tagging it down. So we want to make sure this whole section is tacked down first before we move on to the rest of the film. So just rinse and repeat the same process until this whole piece is good to go. Okay, now we can move on with the rest of the film here. Okay, so now we move on to this section. So all we need to do is lift the film carefully here and apply Slip Solution, because we are going to stretch the film until it meets the edge here to remove all of these fingers here and any fingers that come across on the top. So just start stretching. This one you might need to do a good stretch in order to meet it up to the edge there. And make sure while you're stretching, everything is aligned down here. So match the alignment of the headlight. So that should be good. Make sure everything's good here. And stretch it until it meets the edge. Keep it aligned. Hold it in position. Lift the film. And start applying Tack Solution to start tacking it down on this edge here. And then just start removing any fingers that might be in the middle here. And bring all of the solution that we had here downward. And make sure if it is moving, keep it aligned right on the edge here and tack down. Okay, and then to remove any small remaining fingers that are here on this bottom edge, you just apply Tack Solution, and then with heat, and then with your squeegee at an angle, and then that should remove all those small fingers here. And that's pretty much it. You just rinse and repeat until you remove the fingers here and everything's sealed and tacked down. And then once you're done, we will move on to the post heating process. So the last thing to do once you finish with the installation for your headlight is just post heating all around, making sure we remove any fingers that might still be coming up and making sure we help the adhesive on the film activate faster. So just apply tack solution all around, and then with heat and your microfiber towel, just go all around to start removing those fingers and sealing the film. Okay, so that concludes the installation video for the headlight tints for the 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross. We hope that this video helped you guys out with the installation. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, make sure you are subscribed, and turn on that notification bell. That way you don't miss any upcoming installation videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.